Welcome back. Right now we have more information about scammers trying to get your important information, especially during the holidays. Here's more.
It's down to holiday crunch time, and while we run around thinking of everyone on our list, it's easy to get careless with the things that matter the most, leaving a door wide open for opportunistic scammers. From suspicious shopping links to phishing emails and text messages that look and feel like they come from trusted companies, cyber criminals are waiting for us to lose focus just long enough to give them away into our accounts. So, what can we do to protect ourselves? Well, personal finance expert Julie Alma Taveras is here joining us this morning to share all of her tips to keep us safe. Thanks for being here. How are you?
I'm doing good. Thank you for having me, Christine.
Julie, what are you seeing as the top trending scams that are circulating right now, and what do we need to look out for?
Yes, so there is a big scam going on and it's affecting banks across the nation, and it has to do with text messaging. So I'm going to give you a little bit of how it goes down so that you can keep an eye out for it and avoid it. So essentially, you're going to get a text message that is going to ask you to validate a purchase or asking if you sent a certain amount of money to someone. And that already is kind of like something that's going to allow you to think about it and respond. And a lot of times people will respond and they'll say no because they didn't make these purchases or send anyone money. But what that triggers is that the scammers will then call you. They'll pretend to be part of the fraud department of your bank. They'll ask you for personal information and ask you to help catch the bad guys. Be very cautious because banks don't do this. Do not give your personal information because a bank will never ask you for this, and they will definitely not ask you for money.
It's really getting harder and harder to recognize these scams, and some of the emails and text messages that we receive really look convincing. So how do we tell what's legitimate and what's a scam?
Yes. So I know that they definitely look convincing. I myself receive these messages. They come in, and if you don't look very closely and pay close attention, you might think it's real. But the best thing that you can do is literally drop the conversation. Do not respond to these messages. You can definitely, if you have started engaging, don't feel bad about stopping at that point, and never give information away. Never give your personal finance information. Don't give your social security number to anyone or any sort of passwords. You really want to call the number on the back of the card. If you feel a little bit of doubt, like maybe this is real, call the number on the back of the card. And another option is to actually walk up to a bank. So going very low tech is a great way to verify, is this real? Is this not? So they'll help you confirm right at a local branch. And lastly, you don't want to feel intimidated. Don't allow these scammers to intimidate you because they're going to try to rush you, but you don't have to worry about that or feel like you have to do things right away. Know that banks will never use these sort of scare tactics to get information or money from you.
So especially during this holiday season, we're all very busy trying to get everything done and checked off our list, and we're in a hurry. So what are some of the benefits of taking the time to slow down? And is that a way to actually protect the purchases we make?
Yes. So we're definitely trying to get all of our shopping done. And we're also looking for the best deal, right? But it's really important that you understand that these scammers, they are trying to create the sense of urgency. They're trying to convince you to do things very quickly. And something that they do is that they actually say, hey, can you purchase this gift card and send us the number and the PIN for it to get this purchase on this good deal? That is a big red flag. No legitimate bank will ask you or require you to make purchases through a gift card. So when you're being pressured and when you are being asked to speed up, the best thing to do is to really slow down. Whenever possible, pay for goods and services with a credit card or a debit card because they offer purchase protection. That's a really great tip.
Are there tools or resources available to consumers to help keep their valuable information safe?
Yes, there are definitely credit monitoring and identity monitoring tools that are out there. Trace Credit Journey is actually a really great tool that's available not only to Chase customers, but to everyone. So it just helps consumers stay on top of their records. You get weekly alerts, which everyone should take advantage of. You also get around the clock support. And it's really wonderful because you can definitely get this personalized support, keep track of your credit updates, and essentially just be be in control. And that's ultimately what you want to do, especially during this time of year. Where you can find this information and more is chase.com/security-tips.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much, Julie, for being here today. Really appreciate this important information to keep us safe and avoid fraud this holiday season. Thanks for your time.
Yes, thank you for having me.